Good morning students and welcome to chemistry period. Students, today we are going to start a new chapter, that is practical chemistry. And in that today we will discuss the module identification of gases. Children, in chemistry in standard 7 8 as well as in daily life, we come across different kind of gases. You heard the name of different kind of gases, but how can we distinguish between these gases? How can we identify that which gas is CO2, which gas is oxygen, which gas is hydrogen? For that only we are going to discuss regarding them. So here you can see on the board I have taken. First I want to explain you these gases, how can be classified on the basis of nature as well as color. Because some gases are colored, some gases are colorless, which can easily be distinguished. But first point here are given on the basis of nature. Like in your syllabus, total 10 gases you have to study. Here I have taken more than 10 and I am going to explain you one by one. Like on the basis of nature, some gases are acidic, one is only basic and some are neutral. Like CO2, SO2, NO2, HCl, H2S and chlorine. These gases are of acidic nature. And you knowing also non-metallic oxides are generally acidic in nature. So here I have taken 3 non-metallic oxide and vapor of HCl, H2S and chlorine. Now one gas is here ammonia, which is basic in nature. As well as here I have taken some example like oxygen, you know, essential for us, hydrogen, oxygen, carbon monoxide as well as water vapor. So these are neutral in nature. Now on the basis of color, again I have categorized here into two parts, that is colored and colorless. Colored gases, children, according to your syllabus you have to study chlorine. Chlorine is a greenish yellow, your yellow is green, which can easily be distinguished from any other gases. So please keep this color in your mind. At the same time NO2, this NO2 again easily can be observed reddish brown color, easily can be distinguished. And at the same time I have mentioned here bromine also, not given in this chapter but in your syllabus you come across with bromine also. So bromine vapor color is also reddish brown, similar to NO2. And rest of the gases, what I have mentioned here, all are colorless. Hydrogen, oxygen, CO2, like every day we inhaling CO2. Then, is there any color? No. We consuming O2. Is there any color in our atmosphere? No. So these gases, H2, O2, CO2, SO2, HCl, H2S, water vapor and ammonia, not having any color. So now I think these 2 points you must keep it in your mind to understand this chapter nicely. Now we are going to do one by one. Like in standard 8 and standard 7 you have done preparation of hydrogen and oxygen gas. So first we are going to discuss regarding hydrogen and oxygen only. So how hydrogen get prepared in laboratory? Anyone? Can you recall in your mind, students? Hydrogen get prepared in the laboratory by action of dilute acid on active metals. So first we are going to discuss regarding hydrogen. So hydrogen is hydrogen H2. Most of the gases except inert gases, you know, diatomic in nature, hydrogen. So when we taking a active metal plus dilute acid, then we getting metallic salt plus hydrogen. And here I will give upward arrow. You know that this is the notation or for liberation of higher gas, we representing it in this manner. So active metal plus dilute acid, what we getting, children, here? Metallic salt plus hydrogen gas. Okay. Active metal means what? You all must recall in your mind regarding the reactivity series. Means metals above than hydrogen in reactivity series capable of displacing hydrogen from the acid and forming its salt, like Zn plus HCl, Mg plus H2SO4. And acids we must take in what form? Dilute form. Then what we will get here? We will get here ZnCl2 plus H2. We will get here MgSO4 plus H2. So now I think this point must be clear to you, children. Okay. Now the gas is releasing this evolved gas. I am representing by upward arrow. But how can we identify in laboratory? Because it is colorless. Here I have explained you, it is colorless as well as it is odorless. So how can we identify this hydrogen gas? So first point regarding this, the evolved gas is colorless, odorless and neutral. That also I have told you. Neutral means what? When you will bring either red or blue litmus paper in front of this gas, wet red or blue litmus paper, no change in color of these litmus paper. So this is neutral in nature. The second point here you can observe, it burns with a pale blue flame. How can we find out? You bring a burning splinter, a burning matchstick in front of the mouth of the container where hydrogen is evolved, and you will observe it started to burn with pale blue flame. As well as you can also hear a clear pop sound. You can hear there a clear pop sound. So this pale blue flame as well as clear pop sound, these two are the main identification point of hydrogen gas. Means first point is burns with pale blue flame. Pale blue flame. This is most important point. And second is, it is second, it is third. And first point what I told you, children, colorless, odorless, and first point is colorless, odorless and neutral to litmus. Second point burns with a pale blue flame, and third burns with pop sound or sometimes get extinguished with pop sound. Okay, so this is the main characteristics of hydrogen gas. I think it must be clear to you. Second is oxygen. How can we identify oxygen gas? First, how it can be prepared. So, but regarding oxygen, children, I will explain you in next video. For today, that's all. Thank you.